Good to have you join us on Sports Updates on Trust TV. I'm Adeni G. Shafe. We'll quickly run through some sporting stories for you because the fact that some news are breaking as we speak right now. News actually flying around concerning Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen, we know what happened concerning his deal. But right now, we have that Galatasaray really trying to see how they can get him on loan from Napoli. That's the first story we are looking at. Galatasaray enter negotiations with Napoli for Victor Osimhen. Confirmation says that that could be in the region of 9 to 10 million euros for him to stay with them for the rest of at least on loan, although there is no option of buying him fully. But right now, that will be another saving grace for him to move as Napoli are really pitching their tent with Lukaku after offering him the number 9 jersey. Although, according to the news, that he rejected that of taking that particular number 9 jersey. He opted for number 11 jersey. And you look at the fact that Osimhen is still a player of Napoli, but until they finalize everything, he'll be moving to Galatasaray. That's the news coming in, at least from the way it is right now. Osimhen is edging towards going to the Super League over there in the Turkish league. And if everything goes well right now, you actually be moving. Although agreement has been at least be in principle between the two clubs. That's Napoli and Galatasaray, and also Victor Osimhen concerning his salary that he will be earning. He will be moving straight to Galatasaray for him to be able to at least have a feel of playing football instead of sitting on the bench, because right now Napoli are not giving any room for Victor Osimhen to be with them this season, according to news featuring that Conte would not be at least featuring Victor Osimhen at all. Well, that news actually broke out by a lot of news channel having it, and all the transfer gurus across the globe are beginning to push for it. And Galatasaray and Napoli have agreed in principle on a loan deal for Victor Osimhen, actually finalizing all the papers, and if everything goes well, at least in 11 days for Turkish league to sign more players. So it's still very open as it is right now. That agreement has been reached on principle. By the time they finalize all the paperwork, Osimhen should be jetting straight down to Galatasaray. Although it will be coming to play with Super Eagles, because news also came in that maybe he will not be coming. But that has been quashed now, that Osimhen will be coming for that match. We wait to see concerning that. Now, still talking about Super Eagles, because Osimhen is part of them. We look at the arrival of the team, AFCON 2025. where Super Eagles will be playing against Benin Republic and also Rwanda in Uyo. 7 Super Eagles arrives camp, and although as we're entering the studio, we heard that 2 more has joined them. So that's Wilfred Ndidi and also Amas Obasoge. But let's look at the list of those that actually arrived so far. We have Wilfred Ndidi as the captain, the standing captain of that team, has actually arrived. Ola Aino is there, Shemi Ajayi, Ademola Lukman, Olisanda, Taiwo Awoni, and Fisayo Dele Bashiru. They've all been in Uyo as we speak right now. For the fact that the team arrived in Nigeria today and straight down to Uyo, where they will be being in camp ahead of the match that will be coming up on Saturday. Good one. You can see the players there at least arriving Uyo with their luggages to prepare ahead of this game. A very crucial one because it's a 2-leg matches against Benin Republic and also against Rwanda for our team. 7 of them plus 2 that we had that actually arrived with Ndidi and also Basoge. More of them will be coming in because they need to get their acts together before the games comes up on Saturday and also on Tuesday next week. Right now, a big one coming up there for Super Eagles. They just have to get their acts together. Their coach, the interim coach, Ego Avon, is going to be supported by 2 coaches from the MPFL, talking about Daniel Ogumonade of Remo Stars and also Fidelis Lechuku of Rangers International. Both of them and 2 others will be supporting Iguavoin, according to the reports that actually flashed in earlier on today. Aside that, we're also moving to give you updates concerning Team Nigeria Paralympics. The Nigeria Paralympics are right now some are doing so well, are trying to see how they can at least improve to see if they are better hopeful. Right now, let's look at the update, 2024 Paralympics Team Nigeria update. where they are over there in France. In para-table tennis, Class 6 match, Kayode Alabi played a spectacular game in its round of 16. Men's single para-table tennis Class 6 match, beating his Romania opponent to qualify for the next round. Alabi progressed to the last 8, beating Bobby Simeon 3-1, 16-18, 11-7, 11-5, 11, 9-11, booking his spot in the quarterfinals. That will be coming up on Tuesday. Para-table tennis Class 5 category, Bolawa Akingbemisilu lost after 5 sets to Brazil's Lucas Arabia. The Nigerian player straight the match, fell short by 3-2, 11-7, 7-11, 11-8, 9-11, 11-8. It was quite close in that encounter. And in women's shot put, F5-4 category, Nigerian's Flora Ugoa finished 7th in the event, throwing her best mark of 6.72 meters. In the women's shot put F5-4, Ugoa will return for her main event in the javelin F5-4, aiming to win a third consecutive gold medal in this event. She's actually a medalist, a gold medalist in javelin. She tried out shot put, but she's out, and now she goes back to what she knows how to do best. That has to do with javelin, and hopefully she will scoop another gold medal there. You look at the table tennis players, Alabi there, they're all fighting here to see how they will do well in the next round of the para-table tennis. Just to give you update concerning Team Nigeria over there in France. Earlier today, we know that Eniola Bolaji was able to win bronze for Nigeria in para-badminton and still being celebrated across the globe for the fact that she opened the floodgate for African athletes there. In fact, she's the first African so far in these Paralympics to have won any medal so far. So congrats to her and also to Nigeria. And hopefully from tomorrow we'll begin to see more athletes from Nigeria doing well at the Olympics. Congrats to all of them. We hope that we continue to bring you better updates or good news from France concerning Team Nigeria. While we talk about that, matches were also played over the weekend in the NWFL Championship, the second tier of women football in Nigeria. We need to look at that. We always want to make sure we promote all the sport. For the women championship, matches were played, and we have to look at the result of those games that were played across Nigeria in Group A1 that took place at UJ Eswene Stadium, where Imo Strikers, they lost at home against, against Pelican Stars. That's a center where they play at the Eswene Stadium. And you have Casmog Lady defeating Heroes Queens 2-0 to win their game. At the Group A2, St. Patrick College Field, Gallant Queens, they were gallant enough. They defeated Kaduna Queens 2-0, while Moje Queens play 1-0 against Wasbach International. Group B1, St. Patrick College Field, against where matches were also played. You look at Papa Soccer Angels 5-1 against Shooting Generation, while Ibom Angels, they actually won against Delta Babes 2-1 in their own game. While in Group B2, also at UJ Swene Stadium, Fortress Lady 1, Oni Badgers 2. Quara Ladies play 1-0 against Dreamstar Ladies in that match that actually ended 1-0 there. You look at all the matches in 4 different centers in the Group A1, A2, B1, and also B2. In the league standings, Group A1, you look at Imo Strikers. Despite the fact that they lost that game, they're still standing top there with 6 points, followed by Force Mahi Babes, who actually have +2 in their own, for points rather. They have 3 points alongside the Force Mahi Babes, Pelican Stars, Casmog Ladies, and Heroes Queens there. And you look at the goal difference of +6 for Imo Strikers after scoring 8 goals, and they conceded 2. Well, they have +6 there. For Force Mahi Babes, they have a +2. Pelican Stars, if you follow Nigeria women football, this one of the biggest clubs as at that time when the NWFL was really growing, and now they actually play in the lower league. Pelican Stars of Calabar, they have +1 in their own encounter. Casmog Ladies with 3 points. And also Hero Queens with no points, although they have a -9. They've considered 9 goals, with no goals scored by Heroes Queens so far in this competition. Quickly, let's look at the Group A2 standings. And they're looking at the fact that Gallant Queens are really standing gallantly with 6 points after they played 2 matches. They won 2, they drew, they didn't draw anyone. Actually, they scored 4 goals and they considered 1 with a +3. Oshun Babes are standing second with 3 points, followed by Wasbach International, Moje Queens, and Kaduna Queens. In that order, 6-3-1-1-0 is the point they've amassed so far, with a +3, +4, -1, -4, and -2 in the area of goal difference after they actually minus the goals they considered from the one they scored. For Moje Queens, they considered 5 goals and they scored 1, so that's why they have -4 there. Well, that's for Group 2, rather A2 in the Nigerian Women Football League Championship. Let's go to B1 and their match day 2 fixtures, or rather result of those games that was played. Ibom Angels, they are topping with 6 points after playing 2 matches. They actually scored 5 goals so far, and they considered 1 with a +4 standing. Papa Soccer Angels, 3 points. Unification FC, 3 points. Delta Babes, no point. And you have Choosing Generation Angel, also with no point. And they have a -4, a -2, +1 for the remaining teams that are standing second and also third, respectively. Now, let's look at B2 standings, as we have Honey Badgers. Honey Badgers are standing top there with 6 points, followed by Quara Ladies with 2 points. Fortress Ladies, they have 1 point. Dreamstar Ladies also with 1 point. And you have +3 for Honey Badger. They score 6 goals. They consider 3. And you look at Quara Ladies, they actually score 1 goal and they considered 1 with a 0 there. Fortress Ladies, the Fortress seems to be collapsing because they just have to get their acts together. They have 1 point to actually score 1 goal. They consider 2 and they have a -1. While Dreamstar Ladies, who needs to dream bigger, with a -2, scoring 3 goals, conceding 5 in that particular order there. Just to let you have a feel of how it went down for the ladies. A tough one for some of them, but some actually did well by being able to win their games in the NWFL Championship actually took place. And that's a good one there for all the ladies, for the fact that they were able to do well in all the matches that was played across Nigeria. Well, we always continue to bring you more of all these happenings in the world of sport, because we just have to continue to promote Nigerian sport. Like this, our slogan, documenting Nigerian stories. So we continue to give you more concerning Nigerian sporting stories. Right now, we'll move away from the Women Championship, where they play match day 2 across Nigeria. Let's quickly take you through some match results of games that was actually played. Earlier today, we took only Premier League result and also table. But right now, we go Spanish, Italian, German, and also French league there. Quickly, let's look at Spanish La Liga, where matches were played. The likes of Real Madrid, they were able to win their game. But Barcelona went on rampage with Rafinha scoring the hat-trick against Real Valladolid. They are a big one for Barcelona at the Camp Nou, being able to wallop Real Valladolid, nearly spelling the the words of that club there. Athletic Club lost at home against Atletico Madrid, 2-1. Espanyol against Rayo Vallecano. Villarreal against Valencia ended the battle of the V teams, 1-1. While Leganes against Mallorca, also in favor of Mallorca, 1-0. Celta de Vigo, 2. Osasuna was able to win that game, 3. Deportivo Alaves, they have 2. Las Palmas, actually, they lost that game. Girona defeated Sevilla. Surprisingly, Girona seems to be a team to beat this season. They are really making waves in Spanish La Liga, surprising all the big teams that they've been facing so far. So you look at Girona, watch out for them. They could do another Leicester if care is not taken. Getafe play goalless against Real Sociedad, while Real Madrid, they were able to do it courtesy of those goals coming from Kylian Mbappe. Well, good one for him. At least he got his groove after leaving PSG and playing some matches. Now has been able to register himself, and just have to give Real Madrid, rather Mbappe, that particular accolade for being able to do it. And Vinicius Junior deeming it fit to give him the chance to score that penalty, and also talking about teamwork there for that team. Well, for Barcelona, Rafinha was really the man, as he was able to score so many goals in that encounter there. Good one for Barcelona, getting 7 goals. And you look at that team that really, they really want to do well this season after Real Madrid have been outshining them for a while. So they want to also take it over there. Well, from Mbappe, the smile on his face actually speaks all. He's so happy being able to register his name on the goal scorer sheet, and also being able to begin to gel with his teammate. Now, looking at the way the table is standing in the La Liga, Spanish La Liga there, Barcelona, 12 points after playing 4 matches. with a goal difference of 10, followed by Real Madrid, 8 points. Atletico Madrid also following suit on a different level of 5-4 on goal difference. Villarreal, they have 8. And you look at Girona, surprising everyone against all odds, they standing 5th on the log with 7 points after playing 4 matches. They have 3 as a goal difference. Deportivo, 7 points, followed by Osasuna, Celta de Vigo, Leganes, after signing Sebastian Haller. Well, let's see what Haller will be actually adding to that team. There 5 points they have alongside Mallorca, standing 10, the first 1 to 10 in the Spanish La Liga table. Now, flipping into the back of the table from 11 to 20, all the matches or games that have been played so far. Let's look at La Liga table from 11 to 20 there. Well, you look at Rayo Vallecano Athletic Club having the same point down to that's Real Valladolid that actually lost by 7 goals to Barcelona. They have a -9 right now, conceding 9 goals in a match has actually pushed them down the pecking order to 15. Getafe, Real Betis, the team that play against Real Madrid there, they actually have -2. Las Palmas, Sevilla, of all clubs, the big ones are really falling. Valencia too, the 2 teams, one of the biggest clubs in Spanish La Liga, are finding it they are not finding it easy at all. With just 2 points, 1 point, and you look at -3, -4 for them so far. Well, that's how it actually went down in the La Liga. That's for match day 4 that took place over the weekend. Still talking about all the teams that have actually been playing over there in Europe. Let's cross over to the German Bundesliga, where a player, Osimhen, was able to do his best by helping his team, RB Leipzig, to actually break the unbeaten run of Bayer Leverkusen. Osimhen's second half brace helps Leipzig end Bayer Leverkusen's unbeaten run. They actually ran for 44 times before that unbeaten run came to an end. Good one for Bayer Leverkusen. They really made record, being able to do it. You look at Xabi Alonso and his team. They fought hard alongside our own Nigeria export there, Victor Boniface. But now that has been broken down because Leipzig was the team that broke the fence of that particular club called Bayer Leverkusen. Defending champion, finally, their runaway unbeaten run has been broken by RB Leipzig. Let's look at the result of how it went down on their match day 2. Bayern Munich, yes, they did well against Freiburg. They won that game 2-0, while Heidenheim also walloped Augsburg that just signed Nigeria international Yeka there. Well, getting that defeat is a tough one for him. 4-0 coming from Heidenheim, newcomer to the German Bundesliga. Bayer Leverkusen, they lost against RB Leipzig 3-2 in that game where the unbeaten run was actually defeated. Borussia Mönchengladbach 2-0 against Bochum, where it's a good one for them. They were able to overrun them in an away game. That's a fantastic performance from Borussia Mönchengladbach. For Eintracht Frankfurt, they won 3-1 against Hoffenheim. Kiel 0, Wolfsburg 2. Mainz 05 and Stuttgart had a 6-goal thriller, 3-3 in their own encounter, while Werder Bremen played goalless against Borussia Dortmund, and St. Pauli lost against Union Berlin in a tough game that actually happened there. For Union Berlin, they were able to make the statement, and if you look at how it is, transferring that to the table, you look at the fact that all the teams that actually won deserve to do it. But surprisingly, newcomer Heidenheim are topping with 6 points, two games, and they've been able to score 6 goals, and they're really edging ahead of others, ahead of Bayern Munich, perennial winner of the German Bundesliga, who are trailing them by extra 3 goals, or they have the same point. But due to on-goal difference, Heidenheim are really doing well, standing top there. Followed by RB Leipzig, the team that broke the unbeaten run of Bayer Leverkusen. They have 6 points also, but on 2-goal difference. Borussia Dortmund are following suit with 4 points. Union Berlin, that defeated St. Pauli, actually standing 5th. Borussia Mönchengladbach, Wolfsburg, Bayer Leverkusen, Eintracht Frankfurt, and Freiburg on the same level of 3 points apiece, while they actually stand differently on goal difference of 1 and also 0. Now, let's cross over and look at from 11 down. You have Hoffenheim. They have 3 points, standing with 11 there with a -1. Mainz 05. They have 2 points. Werder Bremen, Stuttgart, Augsburg, Kiel. That's the new team that actually moving. Bochum and also St. Pauli. These are teams that are coming in, and they just have to tighten their bet if they want to remain in this particular league. Quickly, let's go to France as we talk about Italia Serie A, beg your pardon. Italia Serie A games were also played there. Result of that, you look at Juventus Roma at ended goalless. Udinese Como 1-0. Fiorentina against Monza 2-2. Hellas Verona defeated Genoa in an away game. Congrats to them. AC Milan Lazio. What a match. In the city of Rome, where they play 2-2 there at the Stadio Olimpico there. Napoli against Parma. Without Osimhen, they have their man Lukaku scoring one of the goals there. 2-1, they ended a match. Bologna won, Empoli won. Cagliari and Lecce ended 1-0 in favor of Lecce. Inter 4 to defeat Atalanta. They actually drew them. In fact, the performance good one for them. Venezia 0, Torino 1. Quickly, the table as it stands, you look at how it is, and you look at French Ligue 1 also, games were played there. For French Ligue 1, for Inter Milan top of the league there, followed by Juventus and Torino. And now, quickly, let's talk about French Ligue 1, where matches were also played over the weekend. We have Nigerian Stars also doing well there. Well, Nice against Angers 4-1. You have PSG defeating Lille 3-1. And you look at Lyon against Strasbourg, ended 4-3. 7-goal thriller. 3-1 between Montpellier and Nantes. Two Nigerians, Akor Adams, and also our player, Moses Simon, Super Eagles player, being able to score there. Well, all of them did well. They won that game 3-1. Marseille 3-1 against Toulouse there. Monaco play 1-0 against Lens. If you look at how the table is after those games, it shows that PSG are running away with it. 9 points from 3 games. Marseille are following suit. Nantes, Lens, Monaco, Lille, Le Havre, all following suit from 1 to 10. Nice, Strasbourg, and also Reims. While the bottom of the table shows also teams like Lyon struggling. Toulouse, Montpellier, Angers, and Saint-Etienne in that pecking order. Well, just to give you update in the world of sport on the show, Sports Update, Adeniyi Ajisafe. Sport is always business and fitness. Thanks for watching.